Hello, collective. Thank you for being here with me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We are getting into a Taurus reading. It's for the sign of Taurus. Tuning in for Taurus. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, we're going to take another deep breath in. Feel your lungs expand, your chest rise, your belly rise. Exhale. Squeeze it all out. Alright. Thank you once again for joining me, for clicking on my video. I think we're going to start Taurus first with the healing deck, healing tarot deck. For Taurus, please. Angels, our ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, high powers, ascended masters, please. Any guidance, any clarity for our collective of Taurus. Sign of Taurus, please. For Taurus. I've been getting this card a lot, and I'm feeling it. Whatever is exposed to the light itself becomes light. Invoke divine light to shine within you and reach into your shadow areas. Allow the healing power of this light to dissolve all that wounds your spirit, and so restore your health. Invoke divine light to shine within you and reach into your shadow areas. Wow. This is kind of perfect for the eclipse energy and the fact that everything's, with the new moon energy, everything's kind of in shadow, and a lot of times when we're sitting in it, we don't realize how much light that we really have. And I feel like don't undermine the guidance that you're able to give even in your darkest times. Okay, there are people that are looking up to you, people that need your light, okay, that need your witnessing, okay, your consciousness is not, you don't have to think about it as whether or not you're a good person or whether or not you've done all the good deeds in your life, if you've made enough sacrifices, or Spirit wants you to know that. Don't undermine how much your love can do for people, how much lightness that can bring, okay? Alright, for Taurus, please. Let's get into a I think I'm going to try and pull Taurus. This is the first card that falls out. Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to build your Celtic cross, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. We're going to pull each card, and we're going to see if we can get any information on that card. So, because I do pick up a lot of energy just from that Devil card. Next card wanted to fall out, the King of Swords. So, there could be somebody in your life right now that is, censoring you, overlooking you, or possibly trying to make you feel oppressed. I'm feeling like an oppressive energy. And apologies, Taurus, I forgot to get your fire started. Woo. Right, so there could be someone, I don't like putting the power outside of ourselves, I don't really like that energy, but if you really look at this, it might be you. I enjoy, I'd rather say that it's you, because a lot of times when that energy, the external follows the internal. So if you are somehow pressing yourself or mentally, then a lot of times the external will present you with what it is that you already believe. Okay, so um, if you have an inability to organize yourself or to communicate or to speak up for yourself in these times, you want to make sure that there aren't vices or addictions or comforts that are attached to that, okay? Taurus, what else for Taurus, please? The Wheel of Fortune. I did see that while I was shuffling. So this Wheel of Fortune, okay. This Wheel of Fortune with this Devil card and the King of Swords. It feels karmic. Okay, so you could have a placement of Gemini, your Chiron in Gemini, or some kind of karmic tie with a Gemini or an Aquarius, but I'm feeling Gemini energy from this King of Swords. Because it feels as though there's something that's keeping you stuck on this repetitive cycle, okay? When the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune comes out, I feel like there's a repetitive cycle here that the King of Swords just needs to cut away. Okay, the King of Swords needs to be able to speak up and to plan and to be logic and to be rational, to be clear, to have his clarity, right? But it feels as though the Wheel of Fortune saying, it could be saying also that it is finally, it is time. The time has come upon you to break out of this, almost like a spell, almost like something that has been holding you. Okay, Taurus, something that's been holding you to that wheel. It's like during this eclipse time, it's important that you recognize that. You recognize, in what ways that you haven't been implementing a more powerful sword. Okay, whether it's, your thoughts or your words, some aspect of you needs to be defended. It needs to be not only defended, but on the offense about what are your dreams, what are your passions, what is it that you need to make space for in the via the path of words, okay, or thoughts, right? What else do we have for Taurus, please? Just saw the Hierophant. All right, Temperance in the reverse. Temperance. Temperance with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so yeah, this sense of balance, the sense of harmony, okay, the sense of harmony that needs to come through, that wants to come through and balance out, where you've been to where you're going, okay? And where you're going is in large part planned and communicated by the King of Swords, okay? So again, if there's anything that you need to do, and the way, look at this Sphinx, I think this is a Sphinx. On the top of this Wheel of Fortune, he has a sword. Okay, he has a sword. And I feel like usually when I see the Wheel of Fortune, I'm asking people to get in the middle here, right? I'm asking people to, hey, as the wheel turns, you know what the best place to stand is, in the center. But this is a little bit different. I'm getting a little bit in a different message here, because it looks as though the King of Swords is sitting at the top here, and he's not the King of Swords anymore. He's a Sphinx. So in his wisdom, in his lightness, in his ability to foresee, in his ability to claim what it is that he wants, he sits at the top here. Okay, he sits at the top, and I think that that's the peak of of, where you want to turn it. How you turn it is that you 12 o'clock, you look up, you look up to where you want to go, and you push forward. Okay, so I feel like with this temperance here, it's saying temperance in the reverse. It's like perhaps balance in that is not in that way. Maybe it has to be a conscious sacrifice, or maybe a devotion to understanding that there's things that you have to do, okay, that need to be done, and it perhaps will make you feel a little bit imbalanced, but it's for the sake of the future. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. So that, with that healing card plus the healing card of whatever is exposed to the light itself becomes the light. This is giving very strong lighthouse energy as well. Okay, like being aware that you've come from darkness, that you've experienced oppression, that you've experienced the pain, and you're still able to shine. Okay, and a lot of times we don't even realize that the contrast is what makes this light so bright. Okay, beautiful. I love that message. All right, let's see. What else do we have? I'm going to pull a couple of these Aboriginal cards. Let's see what we have to come through for our Taurus collective. For Taurus, please. For Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? For Taurus, thank you so much, Spirit. Can I have one more for Taurus? For Taurus, please. Such a beautiful day. Hear that bird? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So we have steadiness. Things seem to be moving slowly, but use your time to this advantage and gather your resources and rebuild your energy. You're going to need them. Curiosity. There's so much knowledge surrounding this decision you need to make. However, there are more options you have not yet considered. Slow down, and the right opportunity will present itself. There is so much knowledge surrounding this decision. I don't know where that yawn just came from. There's so much knowledge surrounding this decision you need to make. However, there are more options you have not yet considered. Slow down, and the right opportunity will present itself. Slow down. This is really interesting energy coming through. Bravery. It is time to reel in your warrior spirit. Not all conflict has to be a fight. The wise warrior will choose their battles carefully, weighing up the risk on the road to achievement. So, right, there is this energy too, where looking at this sword, looking at this sphinx, it doesn't look as though he's going to fight anyone, does it? And I think that's what Spirit is saying, is like, you don't be confused by the power of your words that it's meant to inflict any kind of damage or pain or conflict. Maybe there's more of a healing quality that needs to happen here with your words, with your sword. Maybe it's more of the cutting off is more of a clarifying thing rather than a uh, destructive thing. Also, with this curious and this steadiness, it's like, don't rush it. I feel like there's this message of divine timing that's coming through here, Taurus. I really hope that you're picking that up. I don't know what to close up the reading, but maybe I'll do one more. I'll do one more card, okay? I'll do a rune, a modern rune. Let's pull a rune here for Taurus, please. For Taurus. For the Taurus collective, what rune is here? What rune will help them on their path? For Taurus. Okay, for Taurus. Did you guys, did I show you the back of it? I'm sorry. I'm like I've seen this symbol before. It's like a Viking symbol. Othala. Okay, let's read that. Othala. Okay. Property, inheritance. Otala is the 24th and final rune card. It pays tribute to your family heritage, both material possessions you have inherited and the attributes and traits that you were born with. When this rune card appears in a reading, you're encouraged to think about your ancestors and your current family traditions, which influences and beliefs from your past, including your childhood, have shaped your life and contributed to the person you are today. How far do these beliefs chime with your own? Do you feel there's conflict between what is expected of you and who you really want to be? Either way, this card calls you to be true to who you are and let go of beliefs that don't feel in tune anymore. What truly matters to you? An alternative reading of this rune card is that you should research your family history to discover what the past can teach you about who you are and where you came from. Beautiful. Maybe that's what this clarity, this sword, maybe that it will help you with that. Yeah, that's interesting because she's holding a fan here instead of a sword. We have a fan, and it's almost as though a fan can almost bring clarity in its own way. You know what I mean? With all this smoke around me right now, you know, maybe you just need to, clear up some of the energies by claiming what is yours in the way of like your family and the path where you came from. All right, Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope that this helped. I hope that you resonated. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, share with your other Taurus friends. Thanks so much. Peace.